You're back with Just Two Teens. I'm Nicole.
I'm Calvin.
Okay, so October, late, actually, like late October, November, and kind of early December are crazy like show months.
If you
Like
know, you
show,
know. If you know,
yeah.
you know.
And it's probably because, everyone's kind of cozying up inside, summer's over, we're all kind of bed rotting in the cold. But we wanted to talk a little bit about some of the things that are coming out that we're interested in that or have just like are extremely popular right now. So with that, I'm gonna hand it to Calvin and he's gonna start. What has excited you?
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Um, well, December so far is I mean, wait, no. November. I think it was the end of November. It got crazy. Like a lot of shows that were really like hyped up started releasing, like Stranger Things, and this might be a niche one. Heated Rivalry also got released. Um, and a lot of other shows I think also got released around this time. And right now, like all the talk is about Stranger Things, and for a good reason. Like I finished um the 4 episodes that dropped, and I think it's deserved. Like it was good. It was good 4 episodes, and they were all an hour long. And you know what? Like I was waiting for that. Like I was waiting to get fed because like before November, it was just like dry. Like it was dry and it was boring. So we needed the show. Like everyone needed the show, including me.
Not everyone. Excuse you.
Everyone.
No, I don't watch Stranger Things and
Okay, well, you
no.
should, you should.
Well, I'm not into sci-fi. I don't think it would be something I was into. And I mean, I'm sure it's great. I mean, the world loves it, but if you would let me go on a rant for a minute, um,
I'm not.
no, too bad. The I don't know how amazing Stranger Things is that like in my local Target, they took an entire shelf, like a whole like not like when I say a shelf, I mean like a whole wall shelf, like a whole section where they used to keep books. They replaced it with Stranger Things merch.
That's what I'm talking about.
That is not what I'm talking about.
That's
Put
what
my
I'm
fiction
talking
books
about.
back where they were.
Nobody cares about books when Stranger Things is out here.
How dare you?
I'm sorry. It just needed to be said. It needed to be said.
No. Well, okay, you can say it. That doesn't make it true.
It is true. Ask anyone else.
Actually, it's funny that you say that because when I was there, some girls like came up from behind me while I'm looking at the books, and she made eye contact with the Stranger Things merch wall. She was like, "Oh my God, can I buy it all?" And I was like,
Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, I think it's cute that they love it so much.
I think Stranger Things became like a cultural phenomenon because like I mean, this is the final season, but also like it's been like it's been like a 10 years worth of like work. Like the show is 10 years old and like it's about to be finished. And I think that's why everyone is like just raving about it because it's like it's about to be over, and it's been like a roller coaster the past like 4 seasons so far.
Yeah, and how old are the Stranger Things characters supposed to be? Because I heard a little bit about
They're
that.
supposed to be like high schoolers, but most of the actors are like in their 20s now. Like when Stranger Things dropped, we were like 7 or 8 years old. Like that's crazy to think about.
Don't go there.
So like I think a lot of people like kind of grew up with Stranger Things, and I think that's why it got even more like every single season they got popular. And I think this final season, I think this might be their like most popular. I think they received like the most exposure and like popularity this season because it's like finally over after like 10 years.
And how does it like coming to its final conclusion make you feel as someone who does
I
like
feel
that?
I feel like I low key feel kind of sad that it's over cuz like I love all the characters, and it's like I mean, it's a comfort show. Like I feel like when it's finally over, like it can definitely be like a comfort show where like you just kind of go back and like binge watch all the seasons because it's good. It's a good show. Um like the storyline is good, and like I think the plot is good despite a lot of people criticizing it. Um But I
Well,
think in
I think
general,
every show gets its criticism, so it's
yeah, 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 definitely. But I think like the show is good because like I'm on TikTok and people are pointing out there's like Easter eggs all the way back to like season one. So like they're doing a good job with like flushing out the story and really making it cohesive. So I feel like it's a good like comfort show to just binge watch because like it's just objectively good. But I'm definitely sad that it's over because I'm gonna miss the characters. I'm gonna miss like Millie Bobby Brown like just using her power and stuff.
um watch Enola Holmes.
Well, it's just not the same because just the vibe of Stranger Things is just so
Right.
good. Especially the intro. I'm gonna miss the intro. The intro music. Oh my
There's
god.
intro music question mark?
Yeah, like in the
Oh,
beginning. Like do you not know like the iconic like Stranger Things music?
no.
Oh, okay.
I
Damn,
don't
you
know.
really live under the rock. My god, you had 10 years. You had 10 years to hear that and you haven't heard it at all. That's crazy.
Well, that sucks, I guess. I don't.
Yeah, that does suck. You're missing out. But yeah, I definitely miss it. And yeah. And I think a lot of people do. I think a lot of people can agree
Well, you
with
still
it.
have like whatever the second half of it, right? That comes out when
Yeah, yeah. Bro, after I watched the fourth episode, like the final episode, I was like someone needed to strap me down because I wanted the whole season to just come out immediately.
you were convulsing in your seat, bro.
Yes, I was. I was foaming at the mouth, bro. At the end, I'm like, "Oh my god, where's the rest of the freaking four episodes?"
I mean, I think it's cool that like they kind of built in some of the like they kind of foreshadowed it, and I think a lot of that can be seen in like kind of like the fandom, like you know what I mean? Like I think fans are truly like their own force, you know.
Yeah,
And I think
definitely.
like we can look to the FNAF 2 movie that I think that dropped Friday, right? Like
Yeah, I haven't
2 days.
watched it, but definitely I do wanna watch it. I haven't even watched the first one yet.
Yeah, neither have I.
We should
However,
we should go.
what?
We should go. We should watch it.
Oh God. Heck no.
Yes, we should for fun. Oh, and what is it? Oh, Wicked with Wicked also came out part 2.
Yes. I
So,
watched
like, it's like this month and like last month it was full. It was full of just releases. But I think like late November, so it's like technically this month, but yeah.
I can talk a little bit about Wicked. It was actually it's a funny story because I got invited to see it, and then I was like, oh, I might want to invite someone else. I haven't watched the first one, and then the person invited me said who was just like, well, you got time, like you can watch it, and I was like, great, fantastic. So I'm literally listening to Defying Gravity, like I'm watching the last, like the first one, like, and it's like ending as I'm walking into the theater for the second one. Um, because why would I ever do anything in a timely manner? But I finished it. And I think the second one, it was, I mean, I like them both, obviously. Um, I don't even know. In elementary school, I don't know if you went to see the Wicked plays, or whatever the Wicked play, because I did, and it was just nice. I mean, I enjoyed it. It was obviously no spoilers, but I mean, the singing was amazing. They added 2 new songs. Were they necessary? Maybe not, but they weren't
Hmm.
terrible.
I know
Um,
that I know that one of the actor, Madam the actor who
Madame
played
Marvel.
yeah, the actress who plays Madame Marble, like she got a lot of backlash for her singing. But it's like
Oh,
not even her fault. It's not even her fault because she like told the director that like she couldn't sing.
okay.
But like the director insisted that he wanted her on the team and so, she took on the role. So it's like not
You know
even her
what
fault.
though? Can I say what I heard? I heard like a cute
Mhm.
little thing.
Yeah.
Um, I heard a little bit about like kind of the use of singing throughout the movie, and then obviously Alphaba, she's an amazing singer.
Mhm.
Um, Glinda's an amazing singer, and they're like main characters, and you love them. And Fiero's like a kind of a singer as well, and you like him, and Bach, he sings a little bit, and here's what I've noticed, or what the person who I saw this video from noticed, is that the characters that you love are the ones singing. Not obviously to some extent because they are the main characters, but like the characters who are evil and that you don't want to like, you're not getting their singing, you're not getting their perspective. Like the wizard who you're not supposed to like sings one song, and then you know what I mean, and then
Yeah.
Nessa, who everyone grows to hate, especially by the second movie, only sings a little bit in the first movie when you
Mhm,
still kind of like her. And then
mhm,
obviously isn't singing in the second movie when she's becoming like the Wicked Witch of the East.
mhm.
So it was kind of the what the person was saying. It was the use of like the way the director used it, like singing, as a almost like a reflection on the character's like likability. And I thought
Yeah,
that was like an interesting kind of tidbit.
yeah, so, like, if they're evil, they, like, just they barely sing or, like,
Don't
they
sing or don't
or
sing
sing
well or
yeah.
whatever. Because
Yeah,
yeah,
that's interesting, and it makes
yeah.
sense, so
I mean, yeah. And again, music was great. So
and honestly, like, I feel like just like Stranger Things, I think Wicked also became, like, a cultural phenomenon, like,
oh
there's, like,
yeah, green
memes
and pink
going
is
around.
everywhere.
Yeah, I know, there's this one meme going around with the actress who plays is her name I think her name is Michelle Yeoh. Um, basically, like, there's, like, a whole meme going around where she's, like, doing, um where she's saying, "Madam Marvel, MM, flip it around, Wicked
Wicked
Witch."
Witch.
It's, like, everywhere.
Oh my god, did you see Milo Mayhem's Mayhem? I don't know how to say his last name, but he was because he's saying like, "Oh, what's my name? What are my initials? MM," and then he flips it, Wicked
Yeah,
Witch.
it became, like, a whole thing, and I think that's really interesting how, like, shows can, like, just form like communities out of nowhere because like as soon as Stranger Things released and those 4 episodes dropped literally a few days after it drops, people literally started like just talking about it, making memes out of it, and it's insane. People are simping over Will right now, Will Byers. People are talking about Vecna's waist. It's like insane how like shows can just they just have the power to just do that.
And I think we can look to our own like and like all these different collabs because obviously Wicked's doing all these collabs and we play Dead by Daylight and now we're getting season 2 of Stranger Things in Dead by Daylight because I mean they had done Stranger Things before and
Hmm.
now they're doing it again
Hmm.
this coming January, so hopefully that would be sick. But
Do you
that'd
think
be after
Nancy's
the
gonna get a skin? Is Nancy getting a skin? Like, is she getting a new
Nancy's
skin?
probably gonna get a skin. Sue Harrington's probably gonna get a skin. They're probably gonna give another skin to the Demogorgon, maybe. They're probably. I think all are, but they're whatever. They're gonna get skins, and I think we might get like a new Survivor.
Mhm.
Which, I don't. Considering what you know, like who do you think we'd get?
Well, it's a killer. Vecna. Vecna is getting released. Like the Vecna from Stranger Things, not the D&D Vecna.
So we're getting two Vecnas.
Well, one of the Vecna is not named Vecna. He's just named the Lit. What is it? The Lich?
The Lynch, yeah,
Yeah,
whatever,
the yeah.
something like that.
But then the Vecna from Stranger Things is actually called the Vecna, so
Oh, so wait, are we getting just a killer? I thought we were getting a killer and a Survivor.
I'm not sure. I think we're getting killer.
Wasted potential. You want my opinion, but what do I know?
But yeah, I think like it's really interesting. I mean, like them collabing just kind of increases like the exposure of that show,
Yeah, and
and
I
so it
think
just spreads like wildfire.
Yeah, and I think it's just interesting that Stranger Things decided to go for round 2 with Dead by Daylight because I mean, they had done a chapter a while ago, but then Stranger Things like talked to like whatever they worked with Dead by Daylight, and then like wanted to pull their characters from Dead by Daylight, and they did. And then they put them back, and now they're like, yeah, you know what? We're so chill. We're gonna do another chapter. Like,
Yeah, and I mean, I get why like the shows would do this. Like they would like try to collab a lot, so then they get more audience and like more popularity. Um, but I mean, there's other shows like K-pop Demon Hunters, for example, where they barely had any marketing team going on, where like they're collabing and stuff,
oh
but they still managed to become like popular and stuff. Like they were everywhere at one
my
point, and
god.
I think they're still kind of
They're still
everywhere. But
everywhere. And
yeah,
now they're getting
Golden.
all the collabs that they didn't get. Like, have you seen they're doing this Vans, Squishmallows, obviously their own merch. Like you can go to the store and buy like
Yeah, yeah. And I think that's just really interesting. I feel like if you ask anybody, I think people would say, yeah, like I mean, you kind of need a collab because you need to promote your show. But I think K-pop Demon Hunter and like Heated Rivalry, for example, they kind of both are like redefining what it means to be popular because you don't need to do all this promotional stuff because like I mean look at Heated Rivalry, they're also like getting popular now. Originally it was only supposed to go out in Canada, but because they started gaining so much traction and like popularity, HBO Max decided to take up the deal, and so they started like releasing the show in like this the states. um, I think that's really interesting because Heated Rivalry did not get a lot of funding. They had no merch, and now people want merch from Heated Rivalry and stuff like that. If you go on TikTok, a lot of people are editing the characters. A lot of people are talking about it. And a lot of people are talking about how like they want the next episode to drop every single week.
I think this isn't a tribute to like kind of humans and people like looking for new things in media. Like we want to see something new. We want to see a new.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like both K-pop Demon Hunter and Heated Rivalry, I think they both just kind of highlight the fact that people want something new. They want something refreshing because like I feel like the media has just been like remaking shows and stuff like that, and I think it's getting old, and I think the public knows that, and I think these like two shows that are expected to fail and somehow rising, I think it just
Yeah.
goes to show that, the public are aware, like, they want something new.
Yeah. I feel like especially these bigger companies, they aren't willing to take the risk. Like, I mean, we can look at well, Stranger Things was always going to come out. Um, Wicked 2 was set to come out, but they made Wicked because it was already a very popular
Mhm,
musical. And I mean, don't even get me started on the history of that because it was like a musical, a book, and the prequel to the book, and it was like, whoa, that was
mhm.
like a whole train of like. And then FNAF 2, again sequels. Utopia 2, which also kind of dropped like maybe 1 2 weeks ago. Obviously a sequel. They just released the trailer for Frozen 3. Um,
Yeah,
they're making live action Moana.
yeah, it's just, like, just remakes after remakes, and they're trying to promote it like crazy by, like, collabing and stuff and releasing, like, like, I don't know, cups with Moana on it and stuff like that, and I think that, if you create something new, something original, I think you don't need to do all this promotional stuff. And I think, promotional stuff is optional because you're relying on the creativity and like the um the originality of the show to really carry like, the show. I feel like all this promotional stuff, it's just kind of I think it's getting old.
Well, I don't think
Becau-
all promotional. Like I think like you maybe put 1 2 ads about your thing, and
Yeah,
like, you know what
but
I mean.
there's
But then like
yeah.
let the community that will grow to love the show or
Mhm.
form media form like grow it like from like word of mouth. Like
Yeah,
I
to
think
carry it, to carry it.
yeah, and I think
Um
the other part of it is that like kind of this like live action remaster sequel prequel it's not going to work for much longer. It's not
it's
because
yeah, it's not. I mean,
what
it's I
happens
mean,
when we
it's
get to
showing.
Toy Story
Yeah.
10? What
Yeah.
happens when we can't go back any further in the Hunger Games? Like
Exactly. I mean, I with these two shows again, like they're showing that, that it's slowly not working anymore. I mean, it's still working, but like it's kind of showing that, the public wants something new.
yeah,
Be-
like
Because like these shows have no funding, no promotional stuff. I mean, if there is, there's a lack of it. Yet they're still doing just fine. We're actually exceeding like the producers, expectation because like I mean K-pop Demon Hunter
it
like
exploded.
Netflix. Yeah, I mean no one expected it to do well. That's why they didn't get any promotional stuff, but they did just
Yeah,
fine.
and now it's my most listened album for my Spotify Wrapped. So.
Oh, that's crazy. I mean Golden is like it's still everywhere.
And it's on the radios too. Like I'm sure these like the people putting it on the radio don't even didn't even watch the movie at this point unless they're
Yeah,
parents.
yeah.
They're putting it on because they know it is beloved.
Yeah, and I just think like all these streaming services, they need to start like upping their game because it's clear
Oh
that you need to start making original shows. Like
yes.
I don't want a Frozen 3. Can we just like have a
Can we
Frozen
cancel Frozen 3?
I mean, yeah, yeah. Can we just like end Frozen? Can we just have like a ending? Like, why do you keep on like dragging it on and on and on? Like,
Don't even know. At least we're only up to Frozen 3. Why are we on like Toy Story 6? Like I think we're literally making
bro,
Toy Story
yeah,
6 right now.
I know, because it gets to a point, I just think that like you
And
just have to
is it, aren't
stop
they
at a
making an
certain.
Incredibles 3 too? Like I thought we were fine with Incredibles 1. Incredibles 2 was a little bit of a stretch. What do we need an Incredibles 3 for?
Yeah, the incredible, like, bro.
We don't need it. We don't need it. And then
Yeah.
it's just it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I think they need to start taking more risks.
Yes.
I think they're playing it way too safe right now, and there's just like nothing to watch. Like, I want something new. Heated Rivalry is something new. Like, it's based on a book. Why? I mean, if you want to like adapt like new stuff, I think you should just make an adaptation from like
Yeah,
books.
you're kind of cutting
Like
me.
books are. I mean, not a lot of people read books, so it would technically be original because it's like niche.
Yeah, I mean, again, I do to some extent agree. Like, if we want new stuff in the market, like we could like kind of adapt more books that not so many people have read, and like that could get like new stuff in the
Yeah.
market. But also, I do think we should be making our own cinematic concepts as well, because I mean, at the end of the day, a book adaptation is still an adaptation. Like, it was still
Hmm.
something that was made before, and it's not set to say like that movies and shows can't bring a new life to a book.
Hmm.
But I do think like we should be making an effort to kind of make filmmaking like a actual almost creative process again instead of
Yeah,
just
'cause
taking from somewhere else.
yeah, I mean, now it's just shows are just uncreative and just really expensive.
Yeah. Like why are we spending like 88 billion or whatever on
Y Yeah,
like
why are we spending that much
CGI
money?
and I think filmmakers don't really know what the public wants, you know? I mean, sometimes they do, but so often I mean, they don't. Like, do you remember like in the early 2000s? I don't know if you've heard this story, but DreamWorks was making like The Prince of Egypt, and whatever animators like didn't like weren't like meeting their quotas or something on the Prince of Egypt would get quote Shrek'd and go have to work on Shrek instead. It was funny because the reason like they kind of did that was like the Shrek was punishment. Shrek wasn't gonna do well. Shrek was gonna flop, but they were making it anyway, and then they made it and it was out, and now it is like the most like memed movie. Everybody loves it. It's like a kind of like a 2000s classic in a
Mhm.
way, and
Yeah.
like no one expected it, and it's like it's just so like people I don't know why big studios think they know what the inner world wants because they never truly know what the world
I mean,
wants.
it's run by, like I mean, it's run by, like, old people, so, like, I don't even think they're even knowledgeable of what the actual public wants because 'cause
Yeah,
they're
I
just
think
so
maybe they're
old.
like too above everything to kind of get
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
mind of their
exactly.
consumers.
Yeah, I mean, they just want money, and, I mean, again, money money runs the world. And I think that's, like and also, I mean, I've been wondering, why do big studios, like, do that, though? Why do they, like, create shows that they know aren't gonna do good? Like, why are you doing that? Like, if
I
you know it's
think
gonna
they
flop,
are
why are you
risks,
doing it?
and some studios can afford to take risks.
Mhm.
Um, but they also make shows that they don't think will be risks, so they can like rely on the money they would get from like
Yeah,
their like safety show to get whatever like
yeah,
you know what I mean? It,
mhm.
it makes sense. I just can't.
I mean, here's another thing to think about. I think, like, with these, like, new shows, I think we need to start, like, bringing in new actors. We need to start, like,
Mm,
having new actors on screen because, like, yes, like, popular actors, like, yes, they're good at acting, but it kind of gets old, you know?
mhm,
Like, all these famous actors are playing like, they're just getting all these shows. Then what about the other, like, new actors, like, the new generations? Where are they? Like, for Heated Rivalry, both of the stars, um, playing the main characters, they are, like, not that popular, except for, like, Connor's story, where because he played in Joker. Like, he played a role in Joker, but even then, like, he was playing a pretty small role. So, like, Heated Rivalry is definitely, like, his biggest role, and I think we need
mhm.
to we need to like start having new actors on screen
Mhm.
because like you can only do so much with like Ariana Grande over and over again.
This is Ariana Grande's first like two movies in a while, so
I mean, yeah, I mean that was a bad example. Like who's like really popular right now? That's like everywhere.
I don't know about really popular right now, but like if you ever watch a romance movie, I swear half the romance movies I watch, like on the occasion I watch a romance movie, which is very rare because I'm not into movies because I'm lazy and I don't like sitting down and watching movies.
Mhm.
Is like what's his name? Chris Hemsworth? Is that his name?
It sounds familiar, but I'm blanking right now, so I don't even know who you're talking about, but he sounds familiar.
He's kind of dirty blonde.
Um,
Um,
I'm gonna search him up right now.
yeah, look him up. I feel like
Oh, him? He plays Thor. Yeah, I know. He
no,
like I
wait, no,
feel like
not him. If it's not Thor guy,
yeah,
then that's not right.
definitely.
I
Oh,
said the
okay. The
wrong guy. I don't know
okay.
who I'm talking about then.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the gist of it is just I think we needed. I mean, I'm just saying like there's just too many th- of the same actor just playing in new shows, and I think we need to do everyone some justice and like bring in some new actors on stage in
And I
these
think
films.
bringing in new actors would also kind of like bring like a new interest. Like I don't want to say interest. That wasn't the right terminology, but like I think it would create a different kind of interest and kind of refresh the market a little bit
Yeah,
instead of
because
just
I
like
mean, if you I mean, again, if you look at I'm literally using Heated Rivalry over and over again, but if you look at Heated Rivalry, like the stars, like oh my God, what are their names? It's Connor and guys, this is
Glenn
so embarrassing.
Powell. Sorry.
Bro. Wait, guys, I can't remember names at all. So like, just hold on. I'm like searching them up.
Yeah.
It's Hudson and Connor. Hudson Williams. This is like his first like major show. Yeah, he was basically doing a lot of like small projects before he landed this role. But everyone is talking about him. Everyone's like kind of making memes about Connor and Hudson. And I think it definitely helps the market. Creating these like new fandoms, creating these like new fan bases.
Hmm.
And I think like both of their career I think they're gonna go somewhere after this show, especially Connor. He's been like landing like roles in like I mean like I guess big movies. I don't know if Joker was big. I think like did they get a lot of hate? I think they did. No? Like Joker
I don't know.
with
Didn't watch the Joker.
it was Joker with Lady Gaga. I don't think it like did well, but I mean it's like a big it's still a major show. But I think like just having these new actors kind of help because,
Yeah.
it can get like new fan bases in.
Yeah. I mean, and quite frankly, like, yeah, honestly, everyone likes something fresh. And the fact of the matter is, like, again, there's so much proof of that in some of the things that got popular and have risen to fame, like, especially lately and even earlier in the 2000s. Like, quite frankly, like, despite K-pop Demon Hunters coming out back in June, they're still in the top 10. You
Mhm.
know, people still listen to the music. They're doing more stuff. I actually heard, I don't remember if, I don't even know if this is true or not. I didn't fact check it. I just heard it. It was like, really? But the five Saja boys, like the voice actors for the Saja boys, like
Mhm.
actually got together and made like a band.
Oh, wait, are you actually for real?
That's what I heard. I don't know
That's
to the extent of
crazy.
which that is true, but I hope it is because that's amazing.
That's so funny, actually.
And that's besides the fact that the voice actors for the Huntrix, um, didn't they perform not only the
Yeah, I think
Macy's
so.
Thanksgiving perform
Yeah,
parade
yeah, I
and like
think they
the
performed.
Grammys? I want to say. I don't know. I always mix up the award shows.
I think they did. I think it just goes to show that, I think like humans in general, like we seek novelty, like a new thing.
Yeah,
But the problem here is like something that seems like it's new isn't actually new because a lot of the shows coming out are just adaptations. So they're not new in the sense that, it's like a original idea. it's new in the sense that it's like it came out and it's like brand new
Yeah.
and like, you know,
And it's
the
not that,
adaptation is like not done before, you know.
it's not like when we say adaptation, it's not that like it, I feel like when we're copy and pasting, that's the problem. There's no crime in like inspiration. Like technically
Mhm.
speaking, like looking at we can look back to Frozen, which again was its own like international sensation when it first came out in like what
Mhm.
2013, maybe earlier, maybe later. I don't know. I feel old saying that, but it was kind of loosely, I think, especially during its earlier like scripting days, like based on the Ice Queen,
Mhm.
like the fairy tale. Um, but then obviously they kind of went from like the original fairy tale, kind of remixed it and just kind of had it as their inspiration and made Frozen, which is nothing like the ice cream fairy tale. And I
Mhm.
think that's what we should be doing a little bit more of, like considering we have so much media and stories that already exist. Instead of copy pasting, we should be, if you want to take something. I mean, nothing's an original quote idea anymore, but
Yeah.
taking inspiration because that's not a crime.
Yeah, what you said, like nothing is original anymore, but I mean, you can kind of bring new life into something old to make something new out of it.
Exactly.
So you can still like make new things. It's just I think these big studios are just getting too lazy.
They're lazy and they're greedy and they're unwilling to take risks,
Yeah, and also they have
despite
way
the
too
fact they have
money.
a million and
Yeah,
billions of dollars they're sitting on.
they have way too much money, so it's like they're just releasing these shows like
These
that
cash
they
grabs.
yeah, I know, and it's just kind of getting annoying now.
Yeah. And I think
Uh,
as a society, we deserve better.
yeah, we do. I mean, that's why I want to do acting. Maybe like change up change up what's going on. If you guys see me on the main screen, then you guys know what my what my reason is.
He wants to be your breath of fresh air. He's the mint to your
Exactly.
stinky breath.
That's great. That's crazy. I swear to God, I think this is gonna be this is literally our digital footprint in the future.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Hopefully it's a good thing.
Oh God.
Like just imagine like in the future like some some random person like, "Oh, I found your podcast from like middle school."
Middle school. We are not in
Oh,
middle
high
school. Get
school,
that
high
out of
school,
your
high school,
get
high
that vulgar
school,
time period out of your
high
mouth.
school. I mean, oh, we should make an episode about like growing up.
What? Middle
And
school?
yeah, no, like just growing up in general. Like,
I didn't. Don't we have that on our list?
I think so. You
I
know,
think
cause
we have
like I mean
ages, but I think we kind of meant older.
we're going to college next year, so I mean we kind of have to
Ew.
make one. And just now I just thought we were in middle school, so I mean time is going by way too fast.
And slow.
Yeah, it's both. Right now it's going way too slow. Like I just want to graduate now.
I want to be free. Set me go. Set me free.
Set me free.
Well, I know because I was doing a little bit of research for this episode. I read this. Well, I didn't read it, but it's
Mm.
kind of been on my radar to read. The Handmaiden, The Handmaid. I think it's No, The Housemaid. My bad. By oof, what's her name? Frida McFarlane. I read her other book, The Boyfriend, and it was good. So I
Mhm.
was gonna read The
Oh wait, is
Housemaid.
this the office one?
Question mark?
Was this like the is this was
No,
oh.
completely different book. Completely different. Boyfriend is the one where he was a doctor. Yeah, he was a doctor, and it was like a thriller, and she was, I don't remember what job she
Okay,
did,
yeah, I don't know this.
but
Yeah, I don't know this one.
yeah, but she was like, and it was like it flipped through their perspectives, kind of past and present, and Thomas was his name, like was like going through the past, and that's how
Mhm.
you were like kind of slowly discovering the killer who was like, and Sydney was like interacting because originally they wanted you to think it was Tom, then they wanted you to think, but it was like weird and it was I don't want to spoil it because it was a thriller and that's half the fun. But if you read The Boyfriend, you know
Mhm.
it was a good book, and she's a really good thriller author. She's also like a brain doctor, so
A
um,
neurosurgeon.
yeah,
That's what
that
you
she's a
said?
nurse.
Neurosurgeon specifically?
So if there's anyone you want writing your thriller books, it's someone who knows what
No,
they're
again,
talking
I told you this. No, it's a
about. They
psychologist that
all
would make
have
more
to
sense.
study the brain. They all study the
Okay,
brain, bro.
one does surgery on brains and the other one
Don't you have to
actually
understand brain activity to
um
like actually
okay, well,
perform
a
the surgery?
psychologist would make more sense because,
That's how you
they do
sound.
more with like,
Ma-ma-ma-ma-ma-ma.
mental stuff.
Ma-ma-ma-ma-ma. All you do is complain.
Yeah, I do. Well, this isn't complaining, this is just fact.
Mm,
Fact.
nothing's
Fact.
good enough for you. Fine, go find a psychologist to write your book then.
Yeah, I would want a psychologist to write my thriller books.
Right.
Do you have anything else to say?
What I was getting to is that they were making the Housemaid movie, I think in
Mhm.
December, and it's got a couple names in it. So maybe I'll watch that if I can't find time to read the book. I think that was it. I think that was everything I had on my radar. And unless you had something else.
I don't think so.
Okay,
Yeah.
part your words.
So you know what? If you guys made it this far, I just think that big studios, they need to start upping their game. They need to start making more movies and shows that are actually original. And we need to bring in new actors because, everyone, just humans in general, just want something new.
Right. And you know,
And that's okay.
new things are
That's
fun.
okay. That's okay. I mean, it's just human nature for us to want new things. I mean, come
Exactly.
on.
But we always want what we can't have, and we can't have anything new because big studios won't give them to us.
Oh, I mean, that's why we gotta get more people in there that are, more radical and progressive. So,
Okay.
yep.
I think that's
Yeah.
it from us. Go follow the Instagram. Go follow the TikTok. Go follow
Tic
everything.
tac,
Just
tic
two,
tac.
not calling it that. Just two teens. We love you. Thank you for signing in today, and we are signing out. This is Nicole.
Bye.
Okay, bye then. Bye.
That's good.
Screw you.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye.